Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss some different type of equations and we'll see how to solve those quadratic equations. Now see, here we have been asked determine whether 5 is the root of this equation or not. So what we have to do, first we'll take the LHS and substitute x is equal to 5 in the LHS. So you are having x square, so 5 square, so 4 into 5 minus 5 plus 5 square minus 25. So what we find, it is 25, 20 minus 5 minus 25, so 25, 25 and 25, 25. This gives us 0 plus 0. In the same way, RHS also we are taking, so 5x square minus 24 into x means 5 minus, so 5 square is 25, so it is giving you 125, 120 minus 5, 125, 125, 0. So what ultimately we find that LHS and RHS both are same, so we'll say it is the solution of the equation. It means what I want to convey from this equation is when you have to check whether a number is a root of the equation or not, so you will be putting it on the LHS and RHS, or if it is only LHS, you put the value on the LHS and see to it that you get the same value or not. If it is you are giving the same value, it means it's a solution. Now let us examine second equation. So here we have been asked solve this equation. So before you start simplifying, you must check and examine what kind of equation it is. We observe that it is the first term is x by x plus 1 and the second term is what, x plus 1 by x. It means the second term is the reciprocal of the first term, is the same, just the reciprocal. So here what we'll do, we'll assume x by x plus 1 as y. So x plus 1 by x is 1 by y, put the value. So y plus 1 by y is 34 by 15. Take LCM, y square plus 1 by y is 34 by 15 and cross multiply. So you are getting it is 15y square plus 15 is equal to 34y, or 15y square minus 34y is equal to plus 15 is equal to 0. Now you have you can solve it in two ways. Now factorization is easy here. Otherwise you can go for your applying quadratic formula also. Now 15y square, so it can be split in two parts. So we can write is 25 minus 9 because 15 into 15 is 225 and 25 into 9 is also 225. So we are splitting actually. So we are getting it, and now take 5y common, 3y minus 5 here also, 3 minus 3 common, 3y minus 5. We are getting two values here. One is 5 by 3 and other is 3 by 5. Both the values will substitute and see what are the solutions. So x by x plus 1, y is what, x by x plus 1 is equal to 5 by 3. So when you compute and simplify, it is giving you x is equal to 5 by minus 2, and we are taking x by x plus 1 is 3 by 5. Again compute, it is giving you x is equal to 3 by 2. So whether both the solutions are correct or not, what we do, we examine, we put the value of x as minus 5 by 2 in the equation. I will see that whether LHS is equal to RHS or not, and this 3 by 2 also will see whether it is LHS is equal to RHS or not. If they satisfy, we'll say both are the solution of the equations. So here you don't have to go directly cross multiplying, that will be little tedious, but it will give you very easy and shortcut way. So this way also we can solve. Now take another interesting question, very interesting question. Apparently solve this. When you see it, it becomes very tedious, and if you don't apply your mind and simply go on solving, then it will become very tedious for you. So what we have to do, we see here that they are consecutive, means one number and one less, they are all consecutive. When you have the consecutive terms in all the terms with consecutive factors, so see the first term, what we have, 1 by x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 1 and 1 less. So if they are consecutive, you can write it in this form, the smaller number minus the greater number. If you say simplify this, so x minus 2, x minus 1 and x minus 1 minus x plus 2, it gets cancelled. What are you getting? 1 by x minus 2 and then x minus 1. Same thing you are getting. In the same way we can do it for all. So before going for simplifying it, we will write it in this form. So this can be written smaller number minus greater number, again smaller minus greater, smaller minus greater. So what we find that these things are getting cancelled. So finally we have got only this part, 1 by x minus 4 by 1 minus x, 1 by 1 upon x minus 1. Now take the LCM. So x minus 1 minus x plus 4, here LCM. So we find that x gets cancelled, so it is 3. So 3 into 6 is equal to this. Now you multiply this, you are getting this. Now you have got the quadratic equation. Again you can solve it by factorization or by quadratic formula. So by factorization it is minus 7x plus 2x. Take x common from this term, again 2 common from this term. We have x minus 7 is common, so x plus 2. So we have got two values again. Again if you are putting the two values, you will find that the equation gets satisfied. So this is the solution. Now one more question we will discuss. Find the values of k for which the equation has no real roots. So whether if we want to check the nature of the roots, what we do, we find out the discriminant. Here a is x plus 5, b is minus 2k plus 3, and c is k minus 1. So we know b square minus 4ac. So minus k square is plus. So we have to just expand this. 4k square plus 12k plus 9. Again multiply this. So we are getting that 4k square gets cancelled. So minus 4k plus 29. We know for no real roots d has to be less than 0. So put d is less than 0. 4k on this side transpose, it becomes plus. So we are getting 4k is more than 29. So k is more than 29 by 4. So for all these values, if you are taking the values of k more than 29 by 4, the equation will not give you any real roots. So this is how we will be solving some of the questions. Thank you very much.